Hey, what is up, everyone? My name is Tommy. I am the Entrepreneur Dad, and it's been a while since I've shot a video, so I figured I would shoot one right now. It is 3 in the morning right now. I just finished a FBA shipment for fourth quarter, and I have about 8 boxes going out in the morning. And I just wanted to let you know how my merch sales and my Amazon business was going. So I know it's been a while since I put out an update. As far as my merch sales, they've dropped from Halloween. I had those shirts that did very well for the last few weeks of Halloween, and surprisingly, those shirts have still been selling. I've been selling 2 to 3 Halloween shirts every single day since Halloween, and so apparently, I thought these were going to be, not year-round shirts by any means. I thought they'd be strictly for Halloween, and then I wouldn't see another sale until hopefully next Halloween. But apparently, they're not just Halloween shirts. Apparently, they can be used at other times of the year. The few days directly after Halloween, I thought maybe somebody saw it and was like, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I can incorporate it into my costume next year." But because I've still been selling them consistently, not nearly at the same pace I was in October, but because they've still been selling, apparently I underestimated how they were going to be selling outside of October. So those have been going very well. Overall, I'm around 50 or 60, bouncing around between 50 and 60 shirts, not a week, but in the rolling 7-day period. And I've pretty much raised all my prices a little bit. And how I'm uploading my shirts now is I'm incorporating the price increase that's going to be happening in I think it was January 15th. So if you're not aware, the royalties will be going down. And so to earn the same royalty, you have to raise your prices if you want to still keep up with your current royalty rate. So rather than having to upload a design now and then raise my prices later to, keep the same royalty, I'm already uploading where I want the royalty to be after January. I've also been going through and uploading all my best-selling shirts. They've been in t-shirts. Now I'm uploading them into long sleeves because that's a new option for most sellers now. And I've sold 2 long-sleeved shirts so far. One thing with long-sleeved shirts is I didn't realize how expensive they were going to be and how much I'd have to price my shirt at to get the same royalty as a t-shirt. They're a lot more expensive than I was expecting. But I've already sold 2 of them, so I'm happy with that. And people are willing to pay the extra money if it's a design they like and they want the long sleeve. So you know what, I'm gonna keep uploading my long sleeve shirts, and I'm also taking my best sellers and putting them in premium as well, so that way I have a variety. And the premium, as far as my price point, it's halfway. It's somewhere in between, not exactly half, but it's in between the t-shirt price and the long sleeves price. So it's just different price points. Maybe somebody wants something a little nicer than the t-shirt, they can go with the premium. They don't want to spend quite as much for the long sleeve, or if they want the long sleeve because of the weather, or they just like how the long sleeve looks, or that works for their weather where they live. So at least it gives somebody options for my best-selling shirt. So I hope that pays off. I unfortunately have not been maxing out my uploads every single day. I'd like to. I have several days, but I always end up missing a few days here and there. And that's because I'm trying to really balance my eBay and Amazon as well as my merch. And, it's really hard to focus on all of them. I'm not, I really like reselling. I like selling on Amazon. I like selling on eBay. And so I'm not going to, focus entirely on merch, even though my merch would be doing better if I did. But I like the other aspects of it, and I like having multiple streams of income, rather than putting all my eggs in one basket. If I put all my time and energy into merch, and then for whatever reason it didn't work out, or I made a mistake somewhere and something happened and I got kicked off, which does happen occasionally, for rejections or for whatever reasons. I don't want all my eggs in one basket, and then the business is gone and I have nothing else as a backup. So I'm going to continue working on my eBay and Amazon businesses. And as far as my eBay, I keep listing whenever I get a chance. I am still going through my death pile. I have not bought anything new for eBay in a very long time, and I'm still consistently selling. So, I'm just going to keep working and clearing up space, especially for next year, January, at the end of this year, after Christmas, I want to clear out a lot of my inventory, especially this stuff that's been sitting for a long period of time, just not selling, and I want a fresh start. So I'm going to clear out a lot of the stuff that I'm just done with that isn't going to have a lot of profit and has been sitting for too long at eBay, in my eBay store without moving. So that's where my eBay is. As far as my Amazon, my wholesale accounts, they've been working out very well. It's so nice to be able to place a large order and not worry about, if the company's going to label me as a reseller or restrict my order or anything like that. It's they know I'm reselling it. They expect me to be reselling it, and I can place. I don't have to like make it look like a regular order from a customer. I can order 40, 50, 60 of the same item, and that's allowed and that's encouraged. So I can order how I want to order, and when I find a good selling product, as long as they have it in stock, I just place another order for that same item, and I don't have to spend my time driving around to different stores and trying to find this same item to replenish. And it's also a lot easier because I can set up my computer and place my orders, and it saves so much time versus going to the store and scanning and scanning and scanning and looking for those profitable items. But like I said before, there's some big drawbacks, such as the time it takes. I place my order, I might not see the product for 3 weeks or 4 weeks, or depending on how backed up they are. One wholesale account that I have set up, they take their orders and they take them 2 months in advance. And you can place orders outside of that time, but you're getting basically the scraps that's left over, and you don't have nearly as much. You don't have as much choices, and there's some other downfalls to ordering, rather than placing it early and waiting for the shipment to arrive. So that, as far as that wholesale account, I'm not doing much with it this Christmas because I've already missed the window. But just it's a completely different ball game, and learning this whole wholesale account business, it's a really interesting process, and it's a completely different phase of my business. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm hoping to establish more accounts. I have 3 more applications in for different wholesalers, and I'm trying to expand what I can offer. And it's also allowing me to get unrestricted or ungated in certain categories or product lines that I could not get in, that I was not able to sell in prior to this. But again, each wholesaler and each manufacturer has their own restrictions, and so even going through a wholesaler doesn't necessarily mean that I can sell the product on Amazon. Sometimes the product line is still restricted even if you are buying from a wholesaler. So definitely some different hurdles to overcome, and it does tie up a lot more of my money, and it takes more planning. And I can definitely see how retail arbitrage has its advantages, and you can get the product right away, and you can list it, you can merchant fulfill it immediately, or you can send it into FBA and have it ready within a week, whereas wholesale ties up my money. And if you're somebody that flips consistently and you turn over your money several times during Q4, wholesale is not going to do that for you. I have one order that I placed November 2nd, and it should be arriving sometime this week. So, the lag time in getting the product is something to consider. And like I said before, it's not for everyone. So anyway, that's how my merch business is going. My eBay and Amazon business is going. I'm happy with the progress, and I'm really focusing this year on trying to maximize my profit and have better buys and not move so much product. Last year, I moved a ton of product, and I did okay, but I had some bad speculation deals and stuff that just didn't pan out, and I lost some money here and there. And so overall, my profit for the quarter or for the year was not where I wanted to. Wasn't where I wanted it to be for the amount of work I put into the business. And so this year, I'm focusing on trying to increase my profit while doing less work, moving less items, less volume. So I think, I'm on the right track right now. So far, it's going really good. But I'll keep you guys updated with how that's working out as well. I don't want my income, my profit to go down. I'm still trying to increase that and grow that. I'm not trying to, make less, but I'm just trying to do it with less items. So anyway, I will keep you guys posted. I've been too busy to shoot videos just because of everything that's been going on, but I will shoot a video hopefully soon. I don't want to say, tomorrow or within the next 2 days, because every time I say that, I seem to miss my deadline. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope your Q4 and your merch sales are going very well. Keep pushing, and we're almost out of time here. The Christmas holiday is going to get here before you know it, and if you're uploading merch shirts, they can put a freeze on the account at any time. So get those shirts uploaded as fast as you can, and keep pushing with your eBay and Amazon business. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.